Hey guys, welcome back to another Swift programming logic tutorial. So in this tutorial I'm going to be explaining the difference between SwiftyJSON and Codables, when you would want to use one and when you might want to use another one. So here I just have a SwiftyJSON project which has already been installed. It's just the test project which I already created, but I'm just reusing it. So I've already imported SwiftyJSON with Codeable and over here. So this is our basic JSON string which we're going to be using. I'm just going to be showing you guys how to decode it in SwiftyJSON and Codables, and then also explaining the differences between the two and showing like why you want to use one over the other. So first what I'm going to do is show you guys how to decode this with SwiftyJSON. So what you want to do is you want to first convert this into a JSON object, and the way we would do that is you want to go to this, and you want to convert this into data. So what we can do is we can do let JSON data is equal to, and then JSON data, and then you just convert this JSON string to data using UTF-8 like that. Oh, let me unwrap it. This always seems to be an issue. Come through. I don't know where's this. I think I might need to try like that. Oh, and then yeah, put this in a do catch loop. So do catch. I'm just gonna place that in there. That should. Okay, so now what we can do is oh, sorry, this is just my thumbnail thing. What we can do is we can just go over here, and now we just go here and print there was an error. So now we have our data here. All you have to do now is you just have to do let's say we wanted to get the name John. So what you do is you let name is equal to JSON data, and then the key, which in this case is just name. So now I can print this name. I'll run this, and we should just get the name John. Yep, there we go. So yeah, now if we want to do the same thing but with Codables, what you have to do is I just have to create a Codeable here. So let me just create a struct, and I'll just call this person, and you'd have to give it of type Codeable. And now we can just do let name string, let age in, and let car string optional. And now all you do is you'd go to here, and we just have to create a JSON decoder. So let decoder equals JSON decoder, and then we have to put this in a do catch loop again, just to make sure the app doesn't crash. Print there was an error. So in here we can just do let person object is equal to try decoder dot decode from person data, and the data is just we should probably create that again. Let JSON data like that, I believe. Oh, actually, all we actually need to do here is we can just do JSON string.data. Since you don't actually need JSON data, you just need any data. I think that should be the case. Yeah, there we go. So now what we can do is we can just reference this person object. So we can do person object dot name, person object dot age or car. So that's one advantage than using SwiftyJSON, because here I'd have to change this to age or name. So I just do the same thing here, and we should get John twice in a row. Yep, there we go. So the reason you'd use SwiftyJSON over Codables, like I did in my crypto series, was because when you have like a massive JSON string, you don't want to be writing out the whole Codeable for everything. You might only want like one or two properties in that. So if you have SwiftyJSON, you can just get those properties by writing the keys and then get them from there. Whereas if you had Codables, you'd have to write them all out. But an advantage to Codables is that once you've decoded it, you can just choose anything. So you can choose age or the car, but in this case it's going to be nil. But for SwiftyJSON, you have to individually type out each one, which can also be annoying. So yeah, each one has their strengths and weaknesses. Overall, I'd probably prefer SwiftyJSON just because it's much more simple, and most of the time I only want to get like one or two properties. I don't want to have to write out the whole thing. So yeah, SwiftyJSON can be very useful if you learn how to use it effectively. But if you're a beginner, I'd recommend using Codeable, since the JSONs you'll encounter probably won't be too complicated. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in a future tutorial. Bye!